Well, Eddie Howe has spoken to the media this morning ahead of another crucial game at St James's Park tomorrow night when the Toon take on Crystal Palace. So let's see what the gaffer had to say ahead of the game. Hi everybody, I'm Paul back again with another video, and of course it is press conference reaction video. The games are coming thick and fast for Newcastle United at the moment, and it seems like we're hearing from Eddie Howe every couple of days at the minute, but that's the way it is. We play tomorrow night against Crystal Palace at St James's Park under the lights, hoping for a tremendous atmosphere again in that game. And then, of course, we take a trip to Carrow Road on Saturday. So they're non-stop at the moment. And don't forget, you can listen to full commentary of the game on Saturday right here on the Toon Review. So let's have a look what the gaffer had to say then. First of all, he said we want to see the same intensity and desire to win that we did on Sunday. We want that defensive resilience, but we want more control. And I'd love to see us express ourselves more with the ball. So basically, it's obvious what he's saying there. You know, we want more possession of the ball. I think he was disappointed that our possession stats weren't as what they should be on Sunday. Leicester controlled a lot of the game possession-wise, certainly not chances-wise or anything like that. But Eddie wants to see us with more of the football, passing it around and controlling the game more, as we should really be doing at home, and hopefully going all out to get the win. I'm pleased he said that, because it is probably a concern, if there was any from Sunday, is that we didn't have enough possession of the ball. And when we did have it, there was a few times that we were quite wasteful with the ball. So I think he'll be looking to put that right on Wednesday night. Now, moving on, he said to hit the 40-point mark, he says we know the importance of this week. He says 2 massive games for us, and we're keen to hit that mark as quickly as possible. We know nothing is guaranteed in this league, so we'd love to finish off this run of home games with another win. Now, we know that Eddie Howe is very coy at the minute about saying that we're safe. He doesn't want to give everything away. But we all know it's going to be very, very difficult for anybody in that bottom 3 to catch Newcastle United and put us under any risk of going down now. We are looking up. People can't possibly say we're in relegation trouble, because they're not saying that about Palace and they're not saying that about Leicester City, who are 3 points ahead of us. So it's crazy, really, to think that people are still talking about it that way. But Eddie won't let the players get into holiday mode or anything like that. He will want this team to finish off as high as possible and create a bit of history, because, looking at this club where we were at Christmas, bottom of the league, everybody had us down. There was no chance of us staying in the Premier League. And now there's an opportunity to finish in the top half of the table, which is remarkable and should be spoken about as a potential manager of the year, without a shadow of a doubt, coming in and doing what he's done. And I think that's what he means by that. He wants another win. He wants to continue to get these wins, no matter whether we're safe or not. It creates good vibes around the football club. We've got a manager who wants to go out every single game and win. And that is what we haven't had for a long time. And it's great to hear him talk about that. But the 40-point mark, I think, is a little bit weird this season, because, I think we've seen teams go down in the past on 40. I think West Ham did it once, and I think Bolton did it once. But on the flip side of that, I don't think these bottom 3 teams are going to reach 40 points at all. So I perfectly think we're okay. Now, no injury concerns apparently ahead of tomorrow's game, but Ryan Fraser will miss the game. He says the plan for Ryan is to have another scan on his hamstring this week to see where he is. We had conflicting opinions after the initial scan, so we're rescanning it. Yeah, because if you remember that Eddie Howe said in his last press conference that there was a chance that Ryan Fraser would make the Leicester game, which was an amazing recovery, really, considering that he's been, hamstrings aren't very easy to repair in a quick space of time. So obviously he was getting different reports on this. And it's come through that maybe he's going to be out a little bit longer than first thought. So we obviously wish Ryan Fraser the very best when he gets it rescanned, and hopefully it's not too bad and he can get back before the end of the season, because he's had a good year, Ryan Fraser, and performed really well, and his work rate has been tremendous, and we can't fault him at all. So best of luck for Ryan Fraser, certainly in that context, getting back fitting well. Now on the fans, Eddie Howe says it's such a privilege to play in the stadium, and the atmosphere that the supporters have created is fantastic. We needed that support on Sunday, and they got that reward with the goal at the end. It was a big thank you from us to them for sticking with us. Now, obviously, War Flags plays a massive part in that before the game. Absolutely wonderful what they do for the football club since the takeover. Coming back into the club and putting on the display they do with the flags is incredible. And it does create that atmosphere around the ground. And you can't not be motivated by that when you come out of the tunnel and you see 52,000 fans in that stadium, the flags going, the chanting. It is incredible before the game. Now, a few people have mentioned that it did go quiet in stages during the game against Leicester City. I tend to agree with that. I think it did go a bit quiet, but listen, I've said all along that the football has to be exciting sometimes to keep the fans going for the full 90 minutes. We need to see it keep going, because when there's a lull in the football on the pitch, there's a lull in the atmosphere in the crowd. That's only natural. But, when we needed to, we got behind the team. Certainly when we went behind, we kept behind the team. The fans were chanting and singing, just getting the lads going again. And it's good to see that they do that on the pitch as well. The heads don't drop. I've said that John Joe Shelby was fantastic when he G'd the players up. You could see him very verbal on the pitch on Sunday, and that's what I want to see from a captain. And certainly John Joe Shelby did lead by example with that, giving people instructions, working hard as a captain to get the result for Newcastle United. So it's good to know that the players and the coaching staff certainly appreciate the 12th man as it is, and what we do as fans for those players on the pitch, and we get behind them. And obviously the atmosphere at the end of the game on Sunday was truly fantastic. God help us what that's going to be like if we win something in the future, which of course we hope to do. Now, on Bruno, he says, it brings a smile to my face seeing his reaction and how much passion he has. Saying he wants to be a legend here is him speaking from the heart, and with the passion he has inside him, he wants to be the best he can be, so we'll try to help him get there. Perfect. He couldn't say anything different on Bruno, because, Bruno, we know, has this club in his heart already. I mean, he is absolutely buzzing. You saw his 2 goals, how excited he was when he scored. His interview at the end, he's really, really worked hard with learning the English language, which is also a brilliant thing for him to do, to come across in the interviews as well as he has. And to say he wants to be a legend at this club after such a short time here already, just says what he thinks of the club and what he thinks the club can go on to do, because he wants to be a part of that. And certainly seems to have a great relationship with Eddie Howe. Eddie took his time when he first came to the club. He didn't throw him straight in, remember, despite all of us getting really frustrated that we weren't seeing him. But as usual, Eddie Howe has been proved right. Just slowly blending him into the team and getting him used to the speed of English football, etc. And he's turned out to be an absolutely remarkable player. So, on both counts, well done to Bruno for fitting in so well, but well done to Eddie Howe on the way he's managed Bruno. And finally, on preparing for tomorrow, he says, we'll train in the morning and then the players will go home, have a rest, and then come to the stadium. I really enjoy the night games, and I certainly enjoy them here. They give you a slightly different buzz, so we're looking forward to it. And of course, everybody knows, St James's Park, under the lights, fantastic. The atmosphere, the singing, there's just something special about a night game at St James's Park. A full house, singing, chanting, the flags going under the lights. It's just going to be a great atmosphere again. And I hope that the players come out and respond to that atmosphere before the game. They get started a little bit quicker than they did against Leicester, because I think we were very, very slow out of the blocks against Leicester. And Palace have the pace to hurt you very early on. So we'll just have to wait and see how we do that. But I'm looking for a lot quicker start. And I think Eddie will be, to be honest. And, he doesn't need told when the team don't sort of switch it on straight away. We took our time against Leicester, and I think we need to be a bit quicker out of the blocks. But it's hopefully going to be another 3 points for Newcastle United, because it's what we need, just to shut everybody up and say, yep, we're staying in the Premier League next season. We're going to be here. So to all of you, doubters and people who hate Newcastle, tough luck. We're going to be there, and we're going to be sort of challenging for a lot of things, hopefully starting from next season, depending on the summer we have. So it's very exciting times. Let's just hope we get the 3 points against Palace tomorrow and keep this fantastic run going. But if you're watching this on the Tuesday, don't forget Fan Forum tonight at 8:30 ahead of the game tomorrow. So we'll get some predictions from the forum and see what they think ahead of the game and what Eddie Howe had to say as well today. But thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, as usual, do hit the thumbs up button. It does let YouTube know that something good is happening on this channel and bumps us up the search results. And also, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, which will let you know when we upload a video or we go live. But thank you very much for taking part in the comments below. I'm very interested in what you think about what Eddie Howe had to say today. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tonight live on the Fan Forum. Have a great day. Take care.